Hi Taurus, this is your love reading for March 2020. I hope you're doing well, and I'm hoping this reading really gives you a lot of clarity, information, and knowledge. So we're gonna have a look, see what's coming through. I just turned the heater on in my room, and it's like really hot now, so I'm feeling like heat, a lot of it, and we're gonna see what's coming through in this reading. And yeah, let's get started. So I do actually want to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So this is a rose quartz bracelet, and if you want to see the reviews on how these items work and see how other people have seen results with them, please do check out my Etsy shop link down below, and there's also a review section on there as well. And I also have a Patreon, so if anyone would like to see exclusive content that I don't post here, then definitely head over to my Patreon. Everything is always in the description box below. Taurus. I think I'm going to turn my heater off actually. It's just so hot in here. I was doing a few other readings, but it didn't really bug me at that time. I think it's just got really hot. Now, okay, Taurus, you just can't make this up. There are so many readings on my channel where I say something and the cards just reflect. And in all honesty, this is to do with the Love March reading. You know what else is really hot? The sun. Oh my gosh, I feel like things are heating up in March. And you know what? I'm not surprised, because March brings us, in the second half, it brings us Aries season. And Aries season is the first in the zodiac year. So it's also bringing us that, right? But also it's known to be winter to spring with the equinox, or equinox, however you choose to pronounce it. So I know that it's not winter to spring everywhere in the world, but it is in a lot of parts of the world. Stereotypically, it's known to be the time where it's spring. So things are heating up between you and this person. Let me just tell you. Let's see what else is coming through. Magician. So we do have the Mercury retrograde again. I think this is a really great reading for people to see how I do work as a reader, because you can see just how everything is making sense. I am literally speechless. If there's one reading that you have to watch, it really is this one, isn't it? The Magician is ruled by Mercury. It's all about communication. So I see you and this other person having communication. It seems very open. It seems very honest. It's the kind of communication that allows this connection to grow, especially considering you've got so much nature in these cards with the leaves and the flowers. You've got the birds up there, which also signify a sense of freedom. You've got the sun, which shows warmth, joy, light, and positivity, with the sunflowers. So again, so much bloom and growth. And again, things are heating up, things are manifesting, things are progressing. It's like the ice is melting. Three of Wands. We've got the Page of Cups. Okay, so three here really signifying the month of March. I think a lot of things are heating up towards sort of Aries season, which is around the 19th, I want to say. I could be a couple of days off here and there, but it's around sort of that time of March. And so the first part of March can be quite sort of slow at times, a little bit slower, but then things are really progressing towards the end of March, especially with the Page of Cups. This is about flirting, it's about excitement, it's about humour and joy, sharing, this connection. Two of Wands. Look at that. You've got some fiery energy here, fiery energy of progression, but also this Two of Wands really does show love that this person has towards you, and this sort of balancing energy. This person has clearly chosen you. That's really what I'm seeing here in March as well. There's 2 wands and this one has been chosen, and I'm seeing something also to do with the world. So perhaps the 2 of you are quite passionate about maybe one day going to travel, or you could be at distance with this person, but there's something about distance and travel that's really coming through here. They could also maybe come to see you or invite you or something like that as well. That's something that we're picking up in March. More towards the sort of end of March, but it still can happen before as well. It just depends because, of course, with the Mercury retrograde, for some of you, it might happen during the retrograde. For others, it might happen after Mercury has gone direct. So that's what we're seeing. We still have a shadow period nonetheless, but you know, that's just what I'm seeing there. And then you've got the 7 of Cups. Look at that, they dream about you. So things are definitely heating up. Let's be very honest. This person's dreaming about you, then there's definitely something on the cards here. Judgment. Ooh, transformations. So Judgment's ruled by Pluto. Pluto is all about transformations, and the Judgment card here is about making decisions. So I feel like they're going to make a decision to tell you something, or to invite you, or to let you know something. That's definitely coming through. There's an element of communication that's quite strong again. So it seems like for some of you, the Mercury retrograde is actually helping the connection quite a lot, and it's very common that it can do that. Okay, so the Hermit here shows, again, I feel like the beginning portion of March might be just a little bit slower, but still nonetheless, they're thinking about you a lot, they're analysing the situation, they are really wondering and pondering and contemplating. We have that with the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Hermit. It's really showcasing a lot of thinking, especially with this 7 of Cups. It really is about them dreaming about you and thinking about you quite a lot, to say the least. We've got the Justice card. Justice is about them wanting to resolve something, right? So wanting things to become much more balanced, wanting to be much more open, much more communicative, especially when you've got the sword there, you've got the scales. Justice is also about karma, having learnt previous lessons, and then wanting to also very much so progress those lessons and things in a way that benefits them in the future. And also karma, 3 is the number sort of karma and cycles. So Justice is also a card that is part of this karmic energy, right? Because it's also about getting what you put in. Like, so karma obviously is what you put in, you get back, you know, it's that sort of energy. But then also Justice here is really showcasing that the number 3 has value, because of course it is March that we're looking into. So I hope that makes sense. I wanted to sort of explain it in a way that doesn't confuse any of you. So that's what we're seeing there. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we've got all of our cards here. So yes, as you can see here, March really is sort of a month of two sort of sides, especially with the moon card. So, you know, the first part can be a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. But it also shows you that this person has deeper feelings for you than they're expressing to you. So that's definitely something coming through emotionally. And then you've got the moon and the sun, so it shows counterparts. Ta-da! See? So we'll get through that cycle and that phase, and the second part of March will be much, much stronger. The Chariot here shows forward movement and progression. Again, it shows those 2 halves, right? With yin and yang, between you and this other person, but also between the month of March. We've also got the 2 Sphinx there as well, which showcase that. And the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So you've got Cancer and Pisces very, very strong in this particular reading as well. And then you've also got the Ace of Swords with the 10 of Cups. And this really shows, again, communication, right? And trying to resolve something, that they're going to try and resolve something, but this also can be an invitation in March to do something with this person. And the 10 of Cups, you know, love, joy, happiness, and enjoyment in the things that you do together. So that's really what's coming through for March. Things are heating up, Taurus. This is your reading, and if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Definitely do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and my bracelets, which are on Etsy. And I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and please do take care as well. Bye everyone.